esfuerzo que hemos hecho, todo el sacrificio que hemos tenido que hacer, simplemente dejar a las personas que tanto amo, a mi esposa, a mi hijo, todo eso es gracias al esfuerzo que se ha hecho y aquí se ha reflejado. He dado grandes sorpresas porque así lo ha sido con Diego Magdaleno. En un round lo noqueé, lo combiné. Después voy a poner input. Todos pensaban que iba a noquear igual en un round, pero les demostré al mundo del boxeo que estoy para 12 rounds. Una vez más, les demostré que en 10 rounds no se me acabó el oxígeno, que estoy para grandes cosas y para trabajar para pelearle a los grandes nombres y a los grandes peleadores.
I have matured all the way through. I've grown, and like I said before, I'm in great hands. And throughout that process that you talked about, throughout the past couple of months, it started with Magdaleno, where I surprised a lot of people by knocking Magdaleno out in the first round. And then I showed people in my last fight before this one that I was able to go 12 rounds. And today I showed people once again what I'm capable of coming out with this win. So I'm eager to show what's going to happen next.
Felicidades, campeón, en su victoria hoy aquí en Texas. Nosotros sabemos que Francisco el Bandito Vargas es un guerrero mexicano, ha peleado con varios campeones mundiales de México y él ha tenido varias guerras. Entrando en esta pelea, sabiendo que Vargas se corta fácil en sus ojos, tiene muchas cirugías. Sí fue su estrategia para entrar en esta pelea de tratar de cortarlo con golpes. Y mi segunda pregunta es, ¿cuál fue su primer pensamiento cuando miraste que tuvo cortado en el último asalto y acabó la pelea? My question to him was, we all know it's no secret, Francisco Vargas is a great champion. He's a warrior, 36 years old, moving up from 130, 135. He's fought tons of Mexican legends, champions, and he comes to fight. But it's also no secret that he suffered several lacerations, surgeries in the past with tissue damage. My question to him was, did he enter into this fight hoping, or rather planning to attempt to cut his eyes with punches? And also, what was his initial thoughts when he saw Francisco Vargas finish the fight, as brutal as the cut was above his eye?
Lo mencionaste, es un guerrero, es un verdadero guerrero mexicano. Pues lastimado, lacerado, ensangrentado, hinchado, como sea, no da paso para atrás y lo demostró una vez más, que aunque ya está grande de edad, aún tiene la experiencia y sacó avante, a flote la pelea contra un joven que tiene hambre de conseguir lo que él ya obtuvo en su momento, y como yo lo dije, no le iba a regalar nada a nadie. No estoy en ese momento de estar dando peleas aburridas, todo lo contrario, estoy dando lo máximo de mí, y bueno, pues es todo lo que tengo que decir, dar lo mejor de mí en cada función que yo vaya a cualquier lugar.
Vargas is an absolute warrior. Doesn't matter whether he's lacerated or swollen or cut. He came forward all the time, and that's what really mattered in this fight, where he kept coming forward and he showed his experience, really. But I'm not in a place where I can just gift anything to anybody. I'm here to show what I'm capable of, and he fought against a young, hungry boxer like me, so I think I made a really good statement today.
Well, congratulations to Isaac Cruz. We're going to let him get back to his family. What an effort. He's really continuing to grow and evolve. Congratulations to Isaac Cruz, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a round of applause. And it's good for Francisco Vargas to go main event. Gracias. I told him he needs to go ahead and take a vacation to Cancun or Acapulco, wherever he wants to go and lay on a beach. And now let's go ahead and bring up the one half of the main event. The main event was wickedly entertaining. This place was electric here at Toyota Center. I love coming here to Houston for fights. The fans are enthusiastic, they're passionate, they know their boxing, and the fans came out. Now we're going to bring up a man who is so tough and determined. And my goodness, we want to bring up, ladies and gentlemen, he went 12 rounds with JERMALL CHARLO. That's not easy. And he kept coming and kept coming. 8 big shots for JERMALL CHARLO to put a medal around his neck as to say, I respect you. That said something. His promoter, Sam Lukowicz, is here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, a warrior, un guerrero. He's got so much heart. He exemplifies what it means to be a prize fighter, even in defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome JUAN Montiel. Juan.
Bueno, Juan, las primeras declaraciones.
Muchas gracias por el apoyo. Pues dejé todo en el ring. Yo ocupaba pasar por esto para llegar a este nivel. Creo que di el brinco y espero seguir teniendo buenas oportunidades.
Thank you so much for having me today. I think I made a quality leap today, and I hope to keep having these opportunities, and I appreciate you all for being here.
We have questions for JUAN Montiel. I found it to be symbolic that JERMALL CHARLO said he will one day be a world champion. That says a lot.
Jody Giles with the Houston Defender. We were able to see the effectiveness of your uppercuts, particularly in the 8th when you saw Charlo stumble on that uppercut. How do you think you could have been more effective in terms of using that, seeing that it was a weapon that you had that worked?
Bueno, podemos ver la efectividad de tus uppercuts, lo que lastimó a Charlo, pero ahora, ¿cómo sentís que pudiste haber sido quizás todavía más letal con ese uppercut para ganar en esta pelea? ¿Qué te faltó?
Pues creo que dejé todo en el ring, no creo que me haya faltado. Pues es un gran peleador, es el número 1.
Well, I really didn't think that I was missing anything per se. He's number 1 for a reason. He's a great fighter, and I left it all out there.
Voy a aprender mucho, esta pelea me va a llevar al otro nivel. Y necesitaba estas peleas y espero volver a enfrentar a los números 1 y ser campeón del mundo.
I feel like I reached another level after this fight, and I hope to fight more number 1s in the future and become a world champion myself in a moment to come.
Jermall in the past has found difficulty fighting southpaws. Is that why you fought much of the fight as a southpaw?
Bueno, a JERMALL le cuesta históricamente pelear contra peleadores de pose zurda. ¿Es por eso que vos tomaste quizás esa pose de zurdo más frecuentemente?
Lo vengo haciendo desde que empecé con esto. Pues fue parte de estrategia y eso, pero no me enfoqué en eso. Pues porque así es mi estilo.
That's just my style. It's something that I've been doing throughout my career. Yes, maybe I focused a little bit more in this fight on it, but it's not something that's foreign to me in the least.
Juan, Stephen Guarino, KOR Sports. It seemed like there was a couple of times where Jermall hurt you. Was there a moment in those moments did you feel like you were surviving, or how hurt were you in those moments?
Bueno, cuando Charlo parecía que te lastimaba, ¿sentías que estabas sobreviviendo en ese momento, manteniéndote a flote, tratando de pasar el round?
Sí, hubo un momento ahí que pues me lastimó y traté de sobrevivir. Pues gracias a Dios logré pasar ese bache.
Well, I was trying to survive during that time, and thank God I was able to get through it and continue on with the fight.
And also, I want to say it was the 8th round. I think it seemed like you kind of hurt him. His eyes started swelling up a little bit. Did you feel that you hurt him in that moment? And how close did you think you were to possibly finishing the fight?
Y bueno, en el 8º round, vos lo lastimaste a él. ¿Cómo te sentiste en ese momento? ¿Cómo te sentiste cerca de quizás poder terminar con la pelea en ese momento?
Sí, claro, sentí. Pues vi una gran oportunidad. Pues como todo, pues como es el número 1, supo sobrevivir. Y pues voy a seguir luchando por ese número.
Well, yes, I definitely saw that opportunity to come out with the win possibly at that moment, but he's number 1 for a reason, and he was able to pull through and survive. But I hope to be number 1 someday as well and prove myself like he had today.
¿Cómo lo hiciste, Juan? Tú sobreviviste tantos golpes y como Charlo está muy conocido por su poder, sus knockouts, ¿cómo aguantaste? I just asked him how did he survive all that power with someone like Charlo who's known for all his knockouts.
Sobreviví gracias a mi hambre, a mi preparación, a mi condición y al hambre de mi sueño de ser campeón del mundo. Quería ganar, iba dispuesto a todo, morir en la raya.
It was my hunger to be a world champion that allowed me to survive. My determination to pull through in this fight and become a world champion is what got me through this and what's going to get me through so many other things in the future.
Juan, I know you're disappointed you lost the fight, but do you feel like your stock rose, and do you feel like you have the respect of the fans after tonight?
Bueno, sé que estás decepcionado por haber perdido esta pelea, pero ¿sentís que tu valor, tus acciones boxísticas subieron después de esta pelea? ¿Cómo te sentís a futuro?
Sí, sentí que pues tenía que pasar por esto para llegar a este nivel. Creo que estoy dentro de este nivel ya de las grandes ligas. Así me hicieron sentir el público, la gente, y venga, quiero ser campeón del mundo.
I felt like I had to go through this to prove myself, to show that I belong in the major leagues of boxing. And now that I have, I'm ready for whatever comes next.
Juan, Danny Alvarez behind the gloves. Te quería preguntar, obviamente dos asaltos con el mejor de la división, le enseñaste al público y a todos los críticos, ¿verdad?, que mereces estar en este nivel. ¿De dónde ves, o sea, tu próxima pelea? ¿Qué es lo que te gustaría a ti, o sea, moviendo para adelante? And I asked him, obviously going 12 rounds with the, one of the best in the division. He proved that he deserves to be at this level, proved that he deserves to, be talked about with the best middleweights. Where would he like to go from here? What would he like to be next for him?
Creo que pues sigue un descanso, pasar tiempo con mi familia. Estuve 3 meses fuera.
First of all, what's coming up is rest. I want to spend time with my family. I've been away for 3 months. That's my priority right now.
Y después pues volver al gimnasio y espero que mi promotor Samson me dé otra oportunidad de ser el número 1 nuevamente.
And then it's back to the gym. And I hope my promoter Samson is going to allow me to have the chance to be number 1 and at least attempt to do so in the future.
No sé qué piensen ustedes, pero yo pienso que me gané otra gran oportunidad como esta.
I don't know what you all think, but I think I definitely earned another opportunity to try to do so.
Juan, again, congratulations, man. You came out, with your shield. You came out to fight tonight. Going into this fight, everybody knows the type of style, the power that Charlo brings. Is there anything throughout the fight that that as far as surprised you?
Algo que te haya sorprendido de Charlo, más allá de su poder que ya es conocido. ¿Qué te ha sorprendido de Charlo en esta pelea?
Pues nada, yo esperaba un peleador de este nivel y esperaba ganar, obviamente. Me sorprendió su resistencia, podríamos decir, y su valentía de estar conmigo intercambiando golpes.
Nothing really in particular, but if I had to say something that stood out to me was the fact that he was so tough and he was able to withstand all of my punches. That really, I admire that of him.
Esta noche logré golpear al número 1 y logré, pues, aguantar los problemas y pelear 12 rounds.
Tonight, I was able to go against the number 1 and hit him hard. And I was able to withstand his punches. So that was really valuable to me.
Juan,
¿Le gustó mi actuación esta noche?
Do you guys like my fight tonight? Did you guys
We all loved it. We didn't just like, we loved his effort tonight, okay?
Juan, última pregunta. Después de esta actuación que tú pusiste contra Charlo, ¿cuál es otro nombre que te llama la atención para estar dentro del cuadrilátero? With this performance that you had tonight, what another big names would you like to step into the ring?
Siempre veo los números 1. Está Golovkin, está Canelo, hay muchos. Con todos, con cualquiera me gustaría pelear. Creo que esta pelea me dejó un gran aprendizaje y otra oportunidad. Saldré bastante.
Gracias.
Sorry about that. I'm always going after number 1. That's my objective. There are the Golovkins and the Canelos of the world, and I always want to fight against the best, no matter what.
Well, before we let him go, I want to acknowledge that in Mexican boxing, the Montiel family is a royal name. We got Fernando Montiel, this amazing boxing family. Let's give them a round of applause. And Juan Montiel tonight, even in the loss, furthered the legacy and the rich tradition of the Montiel family. This guy came on and he fought his ass off and he gained the respect of the champion. I don't think even in defeat you can ask for nothing more than that. So he came out and gave us a heck of a show. Congratulations to Juan Montiel, even in the defeat. I cannot wait to see this guy back because when he fights, all action, all the time, he will one day be a world champion. Make no mistake about it.
Bueno, Juan, lo que acá le decía es que primero que nada quiere reconocer a tu familia, que es una realeza del boxeo, que tiene un gran legado y vos honraste ese legado de gran manera. Y que él quiere verte pronto ya de vuelta en el ring porque está sumamente impresionado y quiere ver cómo progresás. Y todos creo que acá, todos quedamos impresionadísimos con vos y estamos muy orgullosos de cómo dejaste el boxeo mexicano ahí muy bien parado.
Gracias to Juan Montiel. An excellent performance even in defeat. We look forward to seeing him soon. Gracias, Juan. Great to see the Montiel family here. They are such a tight-knit group and great fighters. Manuel Montiel, one of the best trainers as well. Give the entire Montiel family, Fernando Montiel, the three-division world champion, the entire Montiel family. Thank you guys, gracias. As we await our next fight, I'll be honest, when that fight was happening, I don't know about you guys, but I was just amazed by the action that they were having between one another, how they both gave big shot after big shot after big shot, and they just didn't stop. And there was a moment in the fight, I think midway through the fight, maybe 6, 7 around there, where Charlo loved mixing it up and was staying in the pocket more than usual because he enjoyed that kind of combat and what Montiel was bringing towards him. So it was just unbelievable stuff, even though you saw that Charlo was likely, ahead of the scorecards, but the fight was exciting from the time the bell rang in round 1 till the time that it ended at the end of the 12th round. So when a fight gets announced, that's why I'm so big on, and many people are as well, but don't judge a fight until after it's over, because some of the biggest moments in the history of our sport have come from quote-unquote lopsided or whatever you want to think, a mismatch or whatever the case may be. Tonight, we got amazing entertainment here at Toyota Center here in Houston. And again, tonight's event promoted by TGB Promotions along with Lions Only Promotions. And to have full capacity for fans at 100%, to see this place rocking, to see celebrities and athletes come out to support these guys. I mean, this is the Charlos' city, without question. When it comes to prize fighting, right now, when you look at world champions, this city needs to continue to support these guys because what they're doing is remarkable. And make no mistake that JERMALL, I can pretty much guarantee you, wants one of those, top names, but he himself is a top name within the division. Greg Domino, who are we waiting on right now, my man? Do we know yet?
We are waiting for the middleweight champion of the world.
All right, we're waiting on JERMALL CHARLO. So as we wait for him, I'm sure he's a busy man. This place was packed full of his fans and followers, and it was certainly, even when I got here to Houston yesterday, you felt a buzz in the air for the fight. So he certainly delivered, and he put on a show, and thank you to all the media members here locally. We have such great support here in Houston on the ground, so thank you guys. Our national media members as well. It's great to see you guys now, instead of Zoom and virtual, whatever, that was fine for a little while, but I got sick of it, much like the rest of the world. And now that we're all back and rocking, I'm gonna tell you this is going to be a very busy summer when it comes to Premier Boxing Champions and Showtime. Next week, Atlanta, here we come. Gervonta Davis, Mario Barrios. You have a heck of a co-main event talking about 154. You got Erickson Lubin, Jason Rosario. Oh my gosh, man. These guys are going to try to tear each other's heads off. And what we're seeing out of Mario Barrios, I spoke with Mario Barrios earlier in the week. He's focused, he's determined, he's an undefeated champion. I know he's a 3-1 underdog, but listen, you can't count him out. I understand why Gervonta Gervonta Davis is the favorite, and he deserves to be the favorite with what he did out of that, highlight reel knockout over Leo Santa Cruz on Halloween night in San Antonio. That was something, but that was with limited fans in attendance. Atlanta, much like Houston, is starting to really blossom as being a terrific fight town. We had, 15,000 when Gervonta fought Gamboa, or am I underestimating that?
Sold out.
Sold out. So it sold out the last time against Gamboa a couple days after Christmas. People typically are on vacation, having fun during Christmas, whatever, leaving, hanging out, but they all came to the fight a couple days after Christmas to watch Gervonta. That was almost 2 years ago. Now he's going up 2 weight classes. That's not easy, but if someone's up to the challenge, it's Gervonta Davis. This pay-per-view card next Saturday night, you do not want to miss it. This card is going to be tremendous, and I hope to see a lot of you media members there. I'm sure I will, because I can't wait to get to Atlanta for that card, because, oh man, am I pumped for it. I think that main event is going to deliver plenty of fireworks. So we're awaiting the champion, JERMALL CHARLO. He's 5 minutes away, and again, what a night here in Houston, with having fans packed, the energy, the electricity. The owner of the Houston Rockets was here. Who else was here? Greg, we had Andre Johnson here.
Andre Johnson.
Zach Randolph was here. Zebo.
Errol Spence.
Errol Spence was here. Yeah, he was supporting, JERMALL
Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson. He does a great job, on the podcast on Showtime. Love, watching that, listening to that. So Regis Prograis was here as well. Rougarou, who now resides here in Houston, originally from New Orleans, now living here in Houston. So we're just waiting. JERMALL CHARLO, and I'm sure this place is going to be packed for all of his, his family and friends. And what impressed me about Charlo, as you look at the fight, is how he was willing to sit in the pocket more and trade when he could have easily used his pure boxing skill and his length and his range. But I felt, and Tim, maybe you can go ahead and correct me on this, I felt like JERMALL wanted to really entertain the fans here. So when you do that against a power puncher, you're taking a gamble. You're taking a risk. Because even there were moments in the 12th round when he could have easily boxed, stayed on the outside, been on his bike, just kept himself upright. He did not. He wanted to stand and trade and mix it up. And that just goes to show you not only the kind of fighter that he is, but the kind of entertainer that JERMALL CHARLO is. And the guy performed exceptional tonight. I mean, he fought Sergey Derevyanchenko back in September. Tonight, following, I think we're clearing the hurdles with this pandemic, and the fans were out. There was just a passion from the fans for JERMALL CHARLO. And it has, I was here 2 years ago when JERMALL, thank you very much, Greg, when JERMALL defeated, who was it? Brandon Adams. And it was a good crowd at NRG Arena, about 8,000 people. I can guarantee you we probably doubled that, if not more, here at Toyota Center. But you feel more passion, more energy from the fans towards JERMALL. They're really, gravitating towards these guys. And these guys deserve everything that they get, because they bust their ass and they come in and they produce. No mistake about it. They come out and they produce. And you know what? Sometimes with their opponents, they may not be the friendliest guys in the world. Well, guess what? This is the fight business. You're having a man trying to knock you out and trying to take food off your family's table. So it's okay not to be nice and not to have pleasantries. I'm okay with it because they deliver inside that ring. I also want to thank all the PR teams that are involved, PBC, TGB Promotions, Swanson Communications, the Showtime crew, the BZA crew as well, Kenneth Buhari, we got Tim Smith, great to see Tim back on the road, Kelly Swanson, who is unbelievable, Greg Domino, Martin Botter, who does a million different things, including translating everything else. So, everyone really needs, it takes a strong community effort to put on events of this magnitude, and we're on a run here. 3 straight weeks on Showtime. Showtime pay-per-view next week. Gervonta Davis, Mario Barrios, July 3rd, Chris Colbert in action the day before our nation's birthday. And also one thing that I want to say that I'm so honored by is that Houston is recognizing the Charlos. The fact that the mayor said this is, Jermall and Jermall Charlo Day. The fact that Jermall is really fighting for, really behind the Juneteenth movement. It's beautiful to see what is happening with Juneteenth all over the United States, celebrating, this wonderful event and celebration for African Americans. I mean, it really is so touching. And I felt like we all came together for the first time in a long time, as a boxing community here from a PBC standpoint with full capacity. Because Tim, what is it? Isn't this the first event that we've had with full capacity from a PBC realm, or is that?
This is the first.
This is the first event with full capacity with the PBC event, and I thought it was a resounding success. And I mean, every single fight on the card, the 3 fights were fun to watch. Isaac Cruz's victory over Francisco Vargas, that was wickedly entertaining. You had Angelo Leo victorious, by majority decision in his fight over Aaron Alameda. And, I thought the scores were a little bit closer than the 98-92, but I'm not going to get into that topic because it's going to piss me off. Anywhere you go, who knows, roll the dice. But it's as they say, it's why you don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges. But we are awaiting Jermall Charlo as he's on his way, undefeated, 32-0 now, his 4th successful title defense, 31 years of age. He continues to grow, he continues to make strides, and this guy tonight brought forth an entertaining, I was calling the fight for the international audience, and there were moments where I was just saying, oh my gosh, wow, et cetera, et cetera. I'm sure you guys in Media Row were just like, I cannot believe it. I said this on Twitter, I cannot believe the savagery that we saw during moments of that fight. And Jermall loved it. It's like that is a guy who's born to be a prize fighter. When I look at 2 guys, and there are a lot of them that you can tell were born to be prize fighters. The Charlos, Jermall and Jermell, were born to be prize fighters. That's why they've accomplished what they've accomplished. They have beautiful families. They're proud family men. I have a little brother who, does undercards, does a lot of stuff for PBC, and the fact that they do it together and they have each other's backs, that's what's so great to see. They have like a friendly competition, but they got each other's backs. As soon as the fight was over, Jermall got in the ring. I was like, man, that dude was tough. He was telling Jermall that dude was tough, but he was as into it, if not more, compared to when he fights. And you love that brotherly love. Also, before we get out of here, before we bring up Jermall, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, all over the world. We celebrated here in the United States. I see a lot of dads here, media members. You guys are, giving up the early part of your Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, because you guys make such a big impression and, indelible impact on the lives of your children and stuff. And it takes a world champion mentality to raise children, and Jermall Charlo certainly does that, and I believe I'm hearing him he's on his way. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Houston, stand up. Toyota Center was rocking with his esteemed trainer, Ronnie Shields, still the WBC middleweight champion of the world. This place was electric. Ronnie Shields, his esteemed trainer, ladies and gentlemen, with the win over Juan Montiel in a wickedly entertaining fight. I present to you Houston's very own and the reigning and defending WBC middleweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Houston's own JERMALL CHARLO. Jermall, how you feeling?
I'm bouncing back, First off, thank God for, keeping me and Montiel safe. 2 warriors going at it, all 12 rounds. They had a game plan to fight, and that's what they came out to do, and we came out to defend our title, and that's what we did.
All right, we got questions for JERMALL CHARLO. By the way, Jermall, thank you for that entertaining fight.
Yeah.
My goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, man.
You treated us to something special tonight.
I appreciate it, man. I just put in a lot of hard work with my trainers, Ronnie Shields, Dominic Gwynn, Creed Fountain, Man, Edward Jackson, we work non-stop, man. Everybody in my camp, Stephen Chamba, y'all know who y'all is. Brian, thank y'all, man. Thank each and every one of y'all, man. Every day we get up, and we work, we grind, we kept it professional. You know, I'm on schedule every hour on the hour. JERMALL CHARLO is doing what JERMALL CHARLO is supposed to do. And then I got time for my babies, and I got time for my kids, and I got time for my wife. And talk to my mom and my brother and everything. My whole soul is just, it's a dream come true.
Got questions for the champion, JERMALL CHARLO?
Champ right here. Does it surprise you that he tried to take you into deep waters and he thought you were going to fold because he kept that pressure up like he said he was, but it's like he was surprised that you were still there?
Nah, man. That dude didn't know nothing about deep waters. I was in that fight. He just made some elegant adjustments, and that's what I like to call it. Like the best boxers in the world, they make the best adjustments. And my trainer, Ronnie Shields, told me, dude, made some adjustments, and you made adjustments back, and that's how you got the victory. He was coming to win the WBC championship. So we got to think this is a warrior. He was a true warrior tonight. I'll take nothing away from Montiel. He's a great fighter. Awesome game plan. Very, very awkward. I mean, this happened from a headbutt. Y'all couldn't tell, but I remember it like it was yesterday. You know, like it was just a couple hours ago. I remember when I leaned it in. It was probably like I was going to say 7th or 8th round. But it didn't affect me to the point where I couldn't keep going, you know, like I dug deep. He dug deep. we had a fight, you know, it was a fight broke out tonight.
But you say you went through a little adversity in the 8th round, so like he buzzed you midway in the 8th round.
I never got buzzed though, stop that. I didn't get buzzed, it just got a little, like I had to make adjustments. I had to, you know what I'm saying, keep getting class in the head. Like I had to sit back. I was headed in too far, and I was over my leg, and my right leg, I was a little bit over it. I made my adjustments. I sat back a little bit, started shooting the jab, and we finished the fight. Like you don't have to knock everybody out to make the best, the best fights. You know, I don't have to be a knockout. If I knocked them out, then they wouldn't have gave me credit. They're like, oh, you fought somebody, you know. But I had a warrior in there tonight, and I appreciate him fighting me with everything he got. He challenged me. I stood up to the challenge.
And my final question about surviving this challenge, going on to the next one, do you think you sent that message to 160? It's going to take a bad man to get that belt off your shoulder?
I mean, y'all seen the hard fight tonight. It's obvious that, you know, I'm here to fight, and I'm not dodging nobody or ducking from nobody or whatever they want to call it. Like, I'm a fighter, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to fight. I'm here to take care of my family. Should I see my babies out there yelling for me? They was having fun. Everybody had a good night tonight.
Hey, JERMALL, you set up the 8th round. You had to make adjustments. Could you go into the details of what adjustments you made?
I got away from him thinking. I was just looking for you. Sorry, guys, I got stitched up. First time in my career. Yeah, so I got back to the corner, and I noticed that I mean, the feedback from my trainer was awesome. But I could tell that my output just wasn't the same. Like he was staying away from me. He was avoiding me a little bit more. So I tried to step up, but I stepped up into like little flukes, little fluke jabs in my hands from both stands. So it's like, oh man, I gotta get around this for some reason. Boom, caught him with a shot, hurt him. You know, damn near sent him out. But then you gotta kind of sit back because he's hurt and he's strong at the same time. So you gotta kind of remember, like, you know, you gotta be a fighter. You gotta use your IQ. And that's what I did. I just like upped my game, and I got the victory, and I'm proud of it. Like honestly, like it take a real fighter to fight through stuff like that, because another fighter would have stopped on me. We was going to the body, head, everywhere, like hitting the back of the head, whatever. Like you know, just stay smart. You know.
You know, in those mid rounds, you really hit him with a lot of shots. It seemed like the ref was kind of close to maybe stopping it a couple times. Were you surprised that he was able to withstand that barrage of punches in the middle rounds?
No, the ref did a beautiful job of letting us fight. I never complain about the referee. I think their jobs are very, very hard, and they do an awesome job of making sure the fighters stay safe, and that's what all I wanted. I thought maybe at a point in time he was out on his feet real bad and probably could damage him. Like if you know, if I kept going, but the round ended, and that's what happened in boxing. You got 3 minutes to fight. Like I said, I made the best adjustments I could make. You know, and got the dub, man. I'm just happy about that.
Maul, early in the fight, obviously he looked like he was in there to survive, right? He was doing different tactics and stuff, but at what point in the fight did he earn your respect?
What?
In the sense, or so
He did good in the beginning, and he did good in the end. I made the adjustments in the beginning to press him because I see him like sitting back. Someone go ahead and get him. Boom, boom, boom. Got him hurt. Boom. Winning rounds. I'm doing great. You know, and then he made adjustments. He stayed in the southpaw stance a little bit more. He switched instantly. And then we get it going. Then he switched back. And then, you know, he throw wild hooks. And I'm blocking. I say, you know, I'm going to get close. And stay in the pocket, you know, pocket press him. And I pocket pressed him, landed some body shots, you know, and I honestly felt good, honestly. I could have boxed like 5 more rounds or whatnot. But, I mean, hey, he's a tough fighter, you know, tough competitor.
Coach Ronnie Shields, real quick, what were you telling Jermall in the corner? And, you know, it seemed like when Jermall was getting some pressure toward him, it's almost as if he went and he's like, okay, let me get back on that jab. Was that one of the instructions you told him?
Absolutely. I think that, you know, I think Jermall heard him. Then, you know, the kid, he came back. Look, the kid was in great shape. And, you know, we're all saying that. And so I thought it was best that we just get back and start boxing. And, you know, I thought that Jermall kept making him run into stuff. And it was hitting him and hurting him, but look, this kid was determined. He was determined to win. You know, and the people complaining about, you know, you don't fight this person or you don't fight that person. But look, the kid was ranked number 4 in the world for a reason. And he showed everybody that he wanted to win this world championship. And he put up a hell of a fight. But Jermall was better tonight.
Jermall, right in front. First of all, congratulations on your victory. Obviously, take some time off, rest, be with the family, enjoy your Father's Day tomorrow. But it seems like Murata and Triple G already have plans to fight at the end of this year, which leaves Demetrius Andrade. Any interest in a unification fight there, maybe towards the end of this year?
For sure, he got a belt. Yeah, let's go get him. He talking, and he gonna run right into some, you know, we about that. Like, I'm ready. Like, don't worry about none of that. Like, we gonna take care. We gonna clean up the division. Sooner or later, like, man, I'm really relaxed. I'm chilling. You see me walking through it. Like, bro, I'm gonna make the best adjustments, and that's just what I'm here for. I don't make the fights. I don't pick the fights. You know, whatever circumstances that he in, I'm not here for none of that. I'm a fighter. I don't, look, I own the Lions Only promotion, but I don't have rights to make the sanction bouts and to make the commissioners of each belt, and he fights on a different level. I'm not into all that, all right? I'm just, if you want to fight, you know how to make the fight happen. That's all I'm about. You know, like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with him. But he's a horrible fighter. He's a horrible fighter. I mean, it's gonna be a horrible fighter. I mean, what you saying, like, you know, whatever. I'm cool with all that. You know, I'm not here to talk shit about anybody, any warriors. I'm down to get in the ring with anybody. I'll just show y'all to fight, like, you know. Let's see if you can beat dude I just fought. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll talk, like, you know, like, whatever.
And secondly, obviously, here in front of your home crowd, beautiful to see all your fans and supporters and family and friends. Notice you walked into the press conference with a close friend of yours, Chris Brown. Care to share just maybe some things he shared with you, congratulating you tonight?
No, I mean, it's just natural, you know. We talk all the time, every day, you know, out there, you know. Always be for life, you know, OVO Charlo. They call me whatever they want to call me, you know. I got friends that just motivate me to, you know, continue to be great. And I got great friends around me and good people around me. So at this level, you know, sometimes, like, you know, it's like that, you know. Good question.
Charlo, first of all, I just want to say congratulations on a great fight. And you're one of the voices of the heroes for the kids down here in Houston. And when they see you perform like this in front of a sold out crowd at your top level, like, it's something that they really want to aspire to be. So what advice would you have for the kid that's out there in Houston that wants to follow in your steps?
I tell kids, like, don't give up, you know, pick something about yourself and, like, take it to the next level. No matter what it is, no matter what you're good at, stay at it, because the more time you put in, the more the reward you'll get. And God will bless you sooner or later. And God just honestly, He blessed me and my twin brother. We've been boxing since we were 8 years old. And we just put in the time. And you put in time or anything, God will bless you, you know. And that's just one of the things that I really believe in strongly, that like we probably wouldn't be at this level. We wouldn't feel like my mom and my dad put so much time and so much effort into. So parents, you know, you love your kids, you know, focus on them, put something into them, and let them strive to be the best they can be. And that's just what we do. You know, I do it for the kids, man. The kids, I love the kids, man. So it's just one thing.
Steven Guerrero, Carolina Sports. Congrats, champ, on a great fight and your title defense. You talked about the stitches and it kind of being the first time in your career. You kind of say it with a smile a little bit. Is it almost kind of like a little bit of a badge of honor to have that in a fight and kind of persevere?
I mean, you see how they walk in this press conference with no glasses on. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's a little war wounds, but you know, it's part of the game, man. Honestly, I'm okay with the decision tonight. I shut them out. I mastered the game plan. I did what I had to do to, you know, get the fans what they deserve. Every fan that came out, shoot, I seen smiling faces, you know. We got the freedom belt tonight. You know, I'm happy about everything. Like, I did it for my people. I did it for everybody who loves JERMALL CHARLO. Like, it's an amazing night of boxing, man. I had a warrior in there with me. He fought me, man. He didn't come to lay down, so I'm okay with that, you know.
And my last question, you put the necklace over him afterwards. Just what was that moment like with you and him, and what did you tell him in that moment?
I let him know, like, you know, congratulations, man. You made it through a fight. I got 22 knockouts also, you know. And you made it through a fight tonight with a warrior. And I made it through a fight with a warrior, and I congratulate him, man. Like, you know, we put our life on the line tonight. We did it.
Thank you, man.
Good.
Congratulations, champ, on your victory tonight. You've always represented Texas well. You know, you're one of the best, if not one of the top fighters in the world, you and your brother. You came out to Augusta, VG. I mean, you had the crowd rocking, you know what I'm saying? You showed a little bit more tonight as far as that Mexican style. You were in the pocket, you were banging to the body, throwing uppercuts, jab. I mean, you were boxing when you needed to, and you were slugging it out, giving the fight fans what it is that they came and paid to see, which was your showman. My question to you is in the 6th round, brother, you had him hurt, you had him rocked. At that moment, did you feel that you were going to get him out of there?
Yeah. You know, we ran out of time. Like, I got him hurt at a you know, decent time in the fight. So some rounds be like that. So you know, I wasn't going for the knockout. Honestly, I was just going to fight. And he got hurt. He ran into some shots. I mean, Ronnie was telling me he was going to run into the shots. He ran right into the shots that we worked on. We executed the game plan. He switched up the game plan. We switched it back and made him fight our game. You know, and I beat him at his game, right? We beat him at his game. He is presser, awkward, going crazy. You know, we stood right in the middle, split him down the middle. Then as he tried to go down the middle, went outside him, you know. Hit him with some court shots. I mean, you know, we had to be intelligent in there. If not, then the fight would have been something entertaining. And I honestly love the fight tonight. I'll go back and look at it and made a couple of mistakes, but overall, you know, I give myself a B+. I honestly thought I could have done some things to get away from those little floppy jabs and right hands that he was throwing from each stance. But hey, I'm like really awkward, but he was strong at what he did. You know, a fighter like I've never fought. I don't really think there's any more fighters like a what's his name?
Montiel.
No, Ricardo Mayorga style. Yeah, like a Ricardo Mayorga style. Like he was like everywhere, but he was strong. You know, and like if he catch you slipping, you know, he'll probably hurt you. You know, hit me the back of the head a couple times, back of the ribs. Like I knew it was just to get me off guard. Be like, threw some nice uppercuts. I mean, dude was taller than me. It was like nice. I liked the competition. You know, it was a good fight. I loved it. I'm in there to be a Mexican too, you know.
We accept you too. Hey, all right, the champ has got his family here. Before we let him go, happy Father's Day to you. You're a proud family man. You can stand up for the middleweight champion of the world and still the middleweight champion of the world, JERMALL CHARLO.
Thank y'all, man. Love y'all. You said, hey, we're going to do this again, I promise. Love y'all.
Congrats. Thank you. That was good. That was good.
fight your ass.
I love it, man. I love you. You're a real one. That's for a fact.
Hey, I called the 5th round, man. I know. I knew I could see it now.
We'll take it for you.
Champ, thank y'all, man. Yeah, appreciate it. You did a great job. You did a great job. Congrats, champ.
Enjoy your Father's Day, man.
Happy Father's Day to all y'all fathers. I know that. I'm not even going to
I still can't believe that Anderson still won. Oh, he did? Fucking Anderson.
I was hoping Mel might be out here, but it doesn't look like he is.
Wi-Fi works down here.
It doesn't.
Huh? It doesn't. I'm just gonna head back to my room. Right?
Well, we just get out of this room.
Yeah.
Shoot right here.
What?
When you're done, just take a left. The elevator's right there.
Okay. I'm live, J-Mar.
Are you?
So, don't talk shit.
Someone's iPhone charger?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm wrapped around the leg there.
There we go. That shit kind of freaked me out. I was like, oh, why is this shit moving? I was like, what the hell happened?
You're good. I don't know, man, by the time John gets here, we might be done.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, might as well. You guys getting to the hotel? Yeah. He said, "You see, I'm not wearing glasses."
You said they got bad, I told the truth. Man, I did not get bugged either. I know what I saw. I know boxing.
I'm live, fellas. FYI.
Why you think I didn't say shit?
You already know.
Oh, sorry.
Appreciate you guys all watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. All you guys are here, kicking it, always bringing you guys live content. I'm going to Atlanta next week, so all Tank's press conference, workouts, all that stuff will be on the channel. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. You ready to get out of here, Cantu?
Yeah, it's gonna send this last file. Oh, we gotta go here. Yeah. Move, PO.
I'm gonna work on this stuff and probably knock the fuck out, bro. Right?
Yeah.
What up, everybody? Appreciate the likes. You gonna chill for a minute, Cantu? I think I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I'm about to head over right now.
All right, here, bro. This is, I don't want to forget to give you your thing. Thank you so much for you saving my life. I'm gonna have to cop one because I don't know what's going on with my ship. So I'm gonna have to cop one for a hot Atlanta.
I got an extra one, that's why.
You for real?
Here, just have it.
Oh, you're my dog, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let me know if you do end up getting into something or whatever.
Yeah, and I might stick around tomorrow. Like, I might be around, so.
Yeah,
I'll
hit
let
me
you know
up.
if I'm around, so.
Let me know.
All right, good.
All right, big dog. Good seeing you, brother. Thank you again, man. Lifesaver. What's up, peeps? Canelo stops Charlo and Nate. Canelo bouquet. Canelo fans here. Okay, check this out. It's kind of dope on the floor. Kind of dope. Isn't this the cocaine guy? Oh, man. I think this is where I'll go. All right. What's up, my 300 peeps? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys. All right, bro. You going to the hotel or where are you going?
I'm gonna go check it out, see what's up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Where's
It's
it
over
at?
here somewhere, right?
I don't know. I thought it was, dude.
Yeah, because we came this way.
Timothy's root trip.
Oh shit, I think that's them. Is that them? Is Mel in
I'm
here?
not fit on the bus.
No. What up, my peeps? Let's get these likes up. Let's get who's the sub to the channel? Who's the new sub? Appreciate you guys all watching. Thank you so much. Here we go. Here we go. We got the Y Fizzle production. No, just Y Fizzle. What's that? Oh, hey, actually, don't listen. No, don't get the song. Do not get the song. Mute. I'm gonna mute it. Alright, sorry guys, I had to mute it because it's fucking music playing outside with the words and stuff. And I would have ended up getting copyrighted. So pay attention as I cross the street so I don't get jacked up on my live. And it's on here forever. So it's cracking. What you guys think of Charlo's performance? Who's a new sub to the channel? Who's subbing to the channel? Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you guys watching my stream. I am gonna be in Hotlanta next week for Tank, so be on the lookout for that. So subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and it'll let you know when I go live. I'm gonna go live for everything, like the workouts, the press conference, the weigh-in, the post-fight press conference. So yeah, if you guys want all that content, you guys see I'm always like in the front row. So yeah, we're actually coming up on the hotel. So let's see who we get and what's cracking here. I'm gonna flip the camera so you guys can see what's cracking, like what I see. It's kind of lit out here. Do some burning that good out here. This is the cars that are cracking right here. That's Mel's Lambo. Nobody. How great does that feel, Mal?
Man, it's amazing. You know, it makes us my city, man.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Congrats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
everybody.
Who?
Man from Ludwig. It's on the way. He just said, I know everything's gonna be closed and you guys are probably hungry.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
About to sit in? I guess, like, I could go back to my hotel. I just want to start uploading.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to plug in.
Hey, you're not staying here. No, I'm just trying to see.
I'm trying to plug in. We could plug in here.
The billionaire. Are you still here?
No. Oh, no. I'm down the street a little bit.
Where you at? You got an Airbnb?
Shannon, some shit like that. Fannin. That was so dope that we got a shot of them all celebrating with the city. That's beautiful, man. That's dope. That's super dope.
Let's go. I ain't even watch
Got
it.
Isak behind me.
I never watch him, bro.
Monkey L behind me somewhere. What did Earl say?
He said Maul looked good. He said Pacquiao. I asked him Pacquiao saying that he's the one person. He was like, he mistaken or some shit. I gotta listen to him because he was walking, but he turned to me.
Yeah.
The security wasn't pushing him, bro. He was talking, bro.
He was cool. He was chilling. I'm gonna get off the live so we can talk shit if we need to. So. All right, fellas. I appreciate you guys all watching, guys and girls. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and like I said, I'm always bringing you guys live content. So appreciate you guys watching, and see you at the next one.